What's up guys, Nick Brown back. Today, I want to talk to you today about the Roto Grip DUO. Today we're going to compare this brand new DUO to the Storm Revenant. So let's get right to it. All right, what's going on guys? We're going to take a look today at this brand new Roto Grip DUO on the 42-foot house shot here. Start a little straighter. And as we get through the video, I keep moving left like I always do. This ball's got the exotic gem cover stock, Microtrax Pearl. So it's got a really strong cover. And it has this new Mentor core, which has a differential of 0.46, so a little lower than a Phase 2 or a Zen. Moved a couple left off the 4-pin. Off the top of my mind, I believe it's 247 RG, but it might be 249. I don't have the spec sheet right in front of me. I've been throwing this ball a lot though. I'm a big fan of this ball. All right, a few more left. What I really like about this ball is it doesn't seem like it burns up. Even though it's got a strong cover, the core doesn't let it over flare. And I know a lot of people have compared it to the Zen or the Phase 5. The Zen for me, I could compare it to it, but the DUO is gonna look way better. And I feel like the balls I'm comparing it to today are gonna give you a little more insight into the differences compared to a Zen. That was a little right. It's all right. That was my fault. I threw it through the friction. Still come off of it, but the cool thing about this one is it's not a super angular pearl, but it doesn't lock up like a Zen. I was never a huge fan of the Zen. See. I think we got a pin stuck back there. I've been looking for a ball off of that Phase 2 that is cleaner, that still retains some energy, and it's still got that stronger cover, but just cleaner than a Phase 2. And I found it in this new DUO. I've thrown it a few regionals already. It looks really good. Just look at it go through the pins. I also really like the colors. At first I was like, I don't know, it's pretty bright, but colors have really grown on me. All right, let's try not to throw one quite as far right into the friction. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I really see myself using this one quite a bit off of Phase 2. Phase 2 I use just about on anything. 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet, and anywhere in between, I'm using a Phase 2. And sometimes Phase 2 gets a little too early, a little too smooth, and I think this DUO is going to be the ball. All right, we'll move a few more left, and then we're going to get into the Revenant. And you can see, like, even with that strong cover, it doesn't burn up. It still gets there. That core doesn't do too much for the cover. I think it's a really, really good cover and core combo. So let's go to the Revenant. I want to compare the Revenant because the cores are similar. The covers are quite a bit different, but the core in the Revenant is actually a little stronger in differential term. All right, we'll start straight like we did with the Duo. Much cleaner, much more responsive. So we can get a reset here. And this Revenant is drilled the same as the Duo. Numbers can be found at the beginning of the video, whether you use dual angle or Storm BLS. A few left. You see it really wants to clear the front. I don't really have to force it through the front. I don't have to force the Duo either. The Duo just picks up in the mid lane a little harder. That's mainly due to the cover. It does have a slightly lower RG as well than the Revenant. Within a 2 to 4 points, 2, 3, 4 points, somewhere around there. A few more left with Revenant. And there's the differences. I did throw that one a little harder, but the Duo, even when I threw it hard, still gave me the mixer. And that's mainly cover. Now, I'm not trying to insinuate that the cores are identical or anything, but the numbers are somewhat close. Revenant has R3S Pearl, so pretty much pure reactive, no additives. A little slower on this one. Yeah, and that's where the Duo doesn't really have a place of the lane you're not able to play with it. The Duo, I can kind of go straight, use a forward hand position. It doesn't come off of it too hard. Revenant, it's not really all that great at going straight. It really likes to turn down lane. And that's due to that cleaner cover, the R3S Pearl. So I like using the Revenant when I'm a little further left, where it kind of ignores the first 30 feet of the lane. Still rolls in it, but it's not, you know, hooking in it. Give me it. No, got a little forward with that. And that is the thing. That's the main reason why I try not to get too steep on this house shot, is because the cliff is very large. And sometimes it hooks in it, and then other times it doesn't. And that's not just this ball, it's any ball. There's a lot of bull here in the middle of the lane. A few more left, a little slower. Try to feed it to the friction a little better than that last shot. And the ball really, really likes to get going, and it really likes you to get a little steeper with your angles. So I'm going to show you the Duo from there. I think we got that steep before, but we may not have, so just in case. Yeah, I really sent that one far. Let's try that again. trying to play the tour angle. Gotta remind myself, this is the house shot. There we go. And it just continues, it keeps driving. All right, cue the outro. All right, there you have it. Brand new Roto Grip DUO compared to the Storm Revenant. See the cover and core differences between the two of them. Obviously, DUO is a little stronger cover, stronger RG, because the Revenant is a little higher in RG. Similar balls, but in the same token, they're not. DUO I can use a little more than the Revenant. Revenant kind of forces me a little further. You can see when we first started playing straight. DUO kind of lets me do that and trick it. Revenant, not really. It's a little too clean, a little too sharp. So Revenant's really good when they start to break down, the fronts go away. You need a little more pop down lane. DUO is going to be one of those balls where higher rev rates sometimes have a hard time getting those. I say higher rev rates, heavy ball rolls sometimes have a hard time getting those solid symmetricals get to the front part of the lane. But then they go to too weak cover and core wise, and then they're too sharp down lane. DUO fits right there in the middle. It's a perfect, for me, perfect step down from phase 2. Which, speaking of phase 2, we're gonna have a video comparing the DUO and phase 2 for the, since I brought it up, might as well do it. DUO is a fantastic ball. I think you're gonna see these everywhere because I did mention the Zen quite a bit. At first, I was a Zen fan, and it's still a great ball for a lot of people, but I personally have such a heavy ball roll, it's hard to get that core to not stand up as soon as it touches the lane. So this DUO doesn't have that problem. The differential's lower, so I can get it to the front and not fight it so hard. It doesn't roll so much. So definitely very excited about this DUO. Make sure you go to your local VIP Storm Pro Shop to reserve yours now. Please check out turbogrips.com. I use Turbo Switch Grip and the quad grips. And that's all I got. Oh, make sure if you like my Purple Rain Prince jersey, go to efx.co or apparelefx.com. Use my code at the beginning of the video, get you 10% off. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have not done already, please like, subscribe.